Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Another day here of Astro Gravitational Report and Wisdom. Hopefully, this report helps you in your life. Love your comments. And I want to say thank you for the coffee. I love it. I appreciate your support with the coffee in there. And talking about the energies, if you're following the daily reports, you see that there is a logic behind everything that goes on. And talking about the moon, it's going to be entering Leo, but before entering Leo is going to be this trigger, as it end up psychology. It is about what is about me, okay? And what is that energy is going to be leading in there for it? I'm going to be showing you later on, but you're going to feel that energies at 1 o'clock. So stay tuned because until the end of the day, there's going to be a purpose. Why that energy at 1 o'clock? Okay, we're talking about that energy at 1 o'clock. What is it coming in into you? Interesting energies in there because this is going to be triggered mainly that energies with Pluto, and you will understand the only way you actually change in there, it is the change you're doing with yourself. And this is going to be a huge understanding sitting there, but when you do the change, you heal. And this is what this energy at 1 o'clock is going to be calling. All right. So without ado, I'm just going to give you the chart. And here is the chart, guys. Here it's what is going on. This is going to be at 7 o'clock energies. The moon is going to be a little bit lower in there, talking about you're going to have this energies about the material world when you wake up, and what I have to do, making up of this, things that needs to be changed in there, because this is the second house, which is Taurus energies for it. But at the same time, the moon and the sun, they're in a beautiful sextile, exactly needed to be talking about this. Okay, one family has to have this material energies, and we're talking about this. The moon is right in here on your screen. You see that beautiful, powerful energies as a the sun and Uranus, they're coming in together. This is the moment this things needs to be talked about it. This is a moment of learning the lessons. Okay, talking about this particular Saturn energy of the teacher. Some of the people, it's like, oh well, but the Saturn is not that good. He's the restrictor, limitator, and so on and so on. Yes, he is. He actually prevents you to do things in there for it. And talking about Saturn, Saturn has been the driving force of learning. Okay, but only learning doesn't prove anything. Ala Fosca, hi Survivor, nice to catch your stream at last. When you say at 1 o'clock, you mean 1 o'clock no, I mean at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. In there, you're gonna see it. This currently energies at 7 o'clock in the morning. So stay tuned up here. You follow it in there. And thank you for coming, and thank you for coming and make the comment in there. So talking about this energy is going to be a lot of this Aquarius coming in, because the midheaven it's going to be an Aquarius. Of course, Aquarius doesn't like limitations in the material world. Oh, you're going to tell me I cannot do this because of material stuff and so on. But when the Aquarius facing the material stuff in there, it's like, oh, wait a minute, what I need to do. I have a destiny here to fulfill. I'm bringing this new energies in there. And what do you mean? And that energy is going to be at 7 o'clock because you want something new. So you want something to improve. But in order you to do something new, you need to take a new approach. The new approach is the download from Saturn. Saturn, it gives these energies into the authority in the universe to make it happen. But who has to be on the same page? The intuitions and the authority within you, but at the same time, you're looking at down in the shadow. Are you operating from the shadow with this secret ideas or your secret agendas? I would say it's the most, or you're flowing it within the shadow. It says like, you know what, I need to heal this, and this is gonna be this internal battle in there, which is kind of like gonna giving you a preview of what is going on. At 8 o'clock, the ascendant goes into Cancer, the midheaven goes into Pisces. The energy all of a sudden it's calm down. Of course, Mars doesn't like what's going on in the family, especially with the people who are impatient. It's like, I want my family, I want to get this, and I want to so on, and I want the family to pay attention to me. And then, well, there is no family to pay attention to you. Get yourself put together. I mean, in other words, nobody has to go to the bathroom and wipe you out. Like, you guys get what I'm trying to tell you. And this is a hi Christine, and this is a those type of energies that are gonna comes into in the playground, but the moon begins to facing off Pluto, talking about these energies here, and with Mercury. This is why. Okay, don't take things personally today, please. In the next, I would say 36 hours for sure. There, because this can leading you to a conflict, a lot of conflicts that coming from the unhealed things that they need to be coming out on the surface. But if you understanding only the energies, you put the awareness and the wisdoms there, you don't have to create the conflict. You just have to understanding you going through a conflict stage. And every time when there is a conflict, there is a what? Possibility of internal fights. And that energies in there is going to be trigger of this ego. What about what about me? What about these situations? I also have to be. I also have to be, and so on and so on. We're talking about this, attention that you need from others. Okay, which is Pluto says like, what attention? You can't just only demand the attentions. You also have to give. That's what the family is about. But since the moon, it's still at Cancer. This is gonna be this energy of pre Leo's energy that you have to also give. You can't just receive. And this is going to be a trigger. I'm talking about 9 o'clock energies, the ascendant in there with the moon. That's going to be trigger everything that it's in Aries, of course. Currently, those energies and Aries, you feeling like, I had enough. I want to get what I need to get. I have to go ahead and there, but you're not fully healed. Where do you think you're going? You're going to a war, but you're all over, with bandages and so on with your new self, and something gets limited you, and it's like, I don't know, what is it limiting me? You're not healed. That's what limiting you. Now the universe tries to prevent you to not having those previous mistake, and most of all, not to wound yourself, but also not to wound other people. If you get into that positions, God bless your soul, because that energy is here of the mother. That is the moon. It's working great with the sun, great with Venus, great with Uranus, great with Jupiter. It's working very well with the Lilith, and there is a synchronizations energies in there within the shadow that you see in it, and all that energy is going into Saturn. It's a lot of this intuition is learning. Is like, I know where I need to go. I'm missing something. I need to learn something. And here is that position of this moment is, what energies are you gonna pick up? Because it's more easy to go ahead and create all this victim mentality in there. It's about it. Or you sit down, you see the awareness and the wisdom growing within you, and you're seeking it. What I have to do, because currently the both two Liliths, they're together. You see it at the shadow side, as I spoke about a few days ago, and you see that inside of the shadow, is the things that you dream about. The love, the happiness, the family, the abundance is there. But you have to go through the shadow first to understanding what you've been hiding from within you. What is your hidden abilities? What is your hidden capabilities? That is there too. But if you're focused only on a survival, you don't see all this. Right now, all this is asking for one thing. Let's talk about it. But when you talk about it, how you gonna react? And this is why don't take things personally. And here we're talking about this 10 o'clock energies in there, guys. The moon is going to be together with the ascendant. As you see those red lines up here, this is a positions with Pluto, and it's squaring with Mercury. Please don't take it personally, but seek and understand. Okay? Could be issues at work, could be a situation like this, could be a like, oh my God, I had enough of this job. I need to get a new job. Oh my God, I'm tired of all this. I cannot think anymore. I cannot get in. I can't sleep. I can't go in there and to do the right things. But the positive side in there is you should have to look at it inside of yourself. That is the positive side that it comes in, rise up from within yourself, you to pick yourself up. If you're only depending on certain people to comes in and so on and so on, you don't know what you're capable out of it. And that is that energies is gonna comes in and shows you where the situation is, your lack of change. That is gonna be coming to the bottom line. Okay? All right, so let's moving forward. Here is the divine comes in and helps you. The midheaven, it's there between Chiron and Mercury, sends you the message is like chill out, relax. It's all about divine purposes. Seek the divine from within yourself, looking at in there that what you are doing and carrying inside of you, and following the guidance. Because what is happening here, it's also happening upstairs. You want to change something up here, change something upstairs. Once you change it upstairs, it's gonna manifesting downstairs. There you go. But it's talking about change. And this is that point that Pluto right now is a retrograde. He says, look at it. What is what I told you before? If you have not understand it, let's go back. Let's go back a little bit so you can change. You have 6 months to do that. Okay? You're going to be seeing those retrograde aspects in there. And if you have to make a video for Pluto retrograde, this is going to take a lot of information. This is a half a year charts in there. All right, talking about 12 o'clock at noon, midheaven looks within Taurus. That particular time, he's just going to be like, I don't know what I want to do with it, and I don't want to deal with anything. I don't want to be accountable for it. Is that part of you that all of a sudden is like you are afraid of doing the mistakes? The ascendant, that is it, that Leo is going to be squaring Uranus and the Sun. We talked about this aspect before, but right now you also have the heaviness that it's coming in from Mercury, from the Moon, from Pluto in there, and looking at of these energies, it's kind of like you don't have a good luck. If you see it down here below, that is the point of fortune. I'm not using it that, so I'm not working it with it. But for those of you who think that they have a bad luck, well, that is that cusp between Libra and Scorpio. And those changes isn't there. As you see at the moon, it's in that cusp. We have a Pluto there, it's pretty much close to this cusp. And we have a Mercury that is there. And your intuition is going to be telling you, I don't like those transformations. I don't like those changes. I like the way it was. And the evolution says, like, well, the way it was is not working. This is why there are troubles. Get yourself of these positions to understand. Put that authority within yourself that you understanding. Stop fooling yourself. And that is it. This energy is going to be kicking from Uranus and the sun towards the moon. And Neptune is going to be have these beautiful trines right now with the moon that says like, here's the visions. Remember what happened in the past. Well, here is also the visions for the future. So you know where to go. But it can go with these old energies into the new world. So you need to change. Talking about the next hour, which is this is gonna be the 1 o'clock energy, as I said. As you see it here, the all of a sudden this all disappeared. This intensity is gone. It's like a magic wand was waved, and that intensity energy is not there, and you're like, what happened in here? You tell your things the proper way, and now the energies are coming. And they say, okay, you healed, you're going to be able to move, you're going to be changed, and that energies that you are going to change is going to be helping you to this transformation. But you need to understand that transformation is your healing tool. Stop being stubborn and change, because if you cannot change, nothing else will always change. And this is coming from the ascendant that is at the Virgo, that is send these energies towards Pluto. From Pluto goes to Neptune, from Neptune goes into the moon, and from the moon it goes back up here into the Liliths in there, and it goes inside all the way up into the midheaven that it's within the authority. Currently, the Sun and Uranus, they are exactly together. And this is going to be this divine, all of a sudden changes within yourself. You better use this energy of whatever you're trying to or stopping you to do things. You to find the courage, the strength to change. With that, the healing is going to come in. Now you can go ahead telling yourself the right things that you need to tell. And you to go ahead and have those beautiful actions that you want, because you're gonna understanding why there is certain actions you don't have to do now. We're also gonna know what you're gonna be doing as actions into the future. This is why this energy is at 1 o'clock is gonna comes in to tell you, please chill out, relax, heal. You're at the hospital. Don't worry about it. Nothing out there. It's working for it. This is the best moment, as we are calling it, the grass moment. You know, when you have a rough time, go and lay down into the grass. Go into the park and just lay down to the grass. Feel the earth, feel the sun, feel the air, feel you. And that energy is going to help you. If you get a chance, during the lunch break, to go to the grass, go ahead. This is going to be beautiful. All right, talking about the next hour, which is going to be at 2 o'clock, the midheaven is in Gemini. Of course, duality is going to be coming in and kicks on for it, but the ascendant with the divine energies towards Mars. Mars now understanding what the divine energies are and what is their purpose, because right now he's this wounded in there. And he's like, oh, I'm not alone. I'm not by myself. I also have the divine within me. I gotta listen to that divine part within myself. This is gonna be a huge divine masculine energies develop within yourself. Or if you're masculine, or if you're feminine, a huge divine masculine understanding. And allow the masculine to be vulnerable with you. Not they to be afraid when they telling you something and what you're going to do. You gotta be thankful when you have a partner like this who create a safe zone as you to express fully yourself. Okay, you gotta be I don't know. You gotta be blessing from God, from the divine, but that is what that blessing is. Okay. All right, talking about the next hour, which is going to be at the 3 o'clock energies, the midheaven. It's still at Gemini, a lot of duality. What you see is that I'm really healed. That is, I'm really this. Is that really the situations is there? You look at both the shadows and the dreams right now, they're coming out in the surface. Powerful moments for Pluto, as you see it, that Pluto is doing his work with the moon instead of going in there, because the change that you're doing within yourself, it did that work. Beautiful. This is a sextile with Neptune. Neptune is a sextile here with Venus and the Sun. That is a sextile link with the moon, and the moon is sextile with the ascendant. And all that energy is back in here. You know, guys, this energies, this is the angel wings. You releasing the pain. You let it go of the drama. You let it go of the old stuff. You mature, you grow. And now that healing energies, it's leading you within yourself, and you now can express how beautiful that healing was. These divine energies between Lilith, that it's in Virgo, and Mercury, that it's in Aries, is that is the power of self-healing. Okay, but that self-healing has to do what? Change. You can change your energy, your thoughts, your mindset, whatever it needs to in your journey, in your life. All right, talking about the next hour, which is going to be at 4 p.m. The midheaven is going to be at Cancer. Remind you about the moon. That was about 2 days ago. You're seeing it in there. It's like, oh my God, I'm facing the same thing for it. Thank you, Christine. Thank you for the confirmations for the truth. And the ascendant that is in Libra triggers your relationships. Me, the family, and the relationship, you're evaluating on all this. Okay? But that evaluations, it's coming in from what? It's coming in from that ascendant and the moon that is at Leo. But currently the moon is a trine with Neptune. She seeks at the end what it is. Okay? Some people are not going to see it the end result of the healing. They're going to see it in about, talking about almost 2 days from now. Okay? When at the moon, it's going to be at the beginning of Virgo, the end of Leo, the beginning of Virgo. But if your intuitions is focused where it's supposed to be focused, of that beginning of that journey of healing, and you understand, I'm in a hospital, I gotta allow the doctors to heal me, I have to allow my bodies to be healed, then you're gonna be having this vision. Otherwise, you're facing all of these transformations, you're like no more than the doctors, and you're telling the doctors how to treat you, and the doctor is like, I wonder if this guy even know anything about medicine. You guys know what I'm talking about. All right, talking about the next hour, the energies get more intense about this family, relationships, and you, and what do you need to do, and you feel like this is not working because of the past family traumas, the past relationship, the past situations is there. But the Saturn and Venus, they have different thing in mind. They're coming to you and they're coming with the divine energies, and they said like, the last relationship is not your current relationship. Why just not calm down, chill out, okay? And we also want to teach you, don't bring the old energies within the new relationship. Those who understand that, beautiful. You're going to be gaining with everything, because currently the Venus, the Sun, and Uranus and Jupiter, they're kind of like a begin to be coming in together. As the Sun is forcing towards Jupiter, Venus the same time. It's fasting to put in a high gear. It's going fast, fast, fast in there to meet Uranus. To understand that the feminine energy is going to be meeting the universe. And the feminine energies, they're going to be understanding this meeting with the universe. Okay? For some of you, this is going to be like incredible energies. For those who've done it in the past, you will know that now the blessings coming into you, because the authority works with the growth, and you as a feminine working with the universe energies behind you. Okay, at the same time, Mars is going to be joining the North Node. That's going to happen in a few days. So stay tuned about this. All right. Okay, still battling with that moon, still battling with those energies. But as you see it here, that is a Mars and Neptune that it comes in and says that what the right actions is. If your Mars sees the right divine energies from before visions, he knows. But at the end of the day, it is these divine energies from Libra that it's coming to you, and you see clearly what I just said the previous hour. That divine energy of vision of the ascendant, because the ascendant is your eyes, because that's how it goes. In there, you're seeing it from within yourself. And this power, this positiveness here, it's here on earth. If you don't see the positiveness in the earth, then mean there is no positiveness within you. See what happens here, reevaluate it. If something needs to be changed and adjusted, look at it inside of yourself, what you need to do, because that has to be done with the changes that are coming for you. And that is going to be at 6 o'clock. This energy here is at 7 o'clock in there. You're going to see this preview of the divine energies that are going to be tomorrow for it. You're going to see like, okay, today I'm like this, tomorrow I'm going to do something else. But there's going to be this intense triggers for it. And that is going to come in that the moon is squaring the ascendant at Scorpio. And that it's squaring Pluto that is in Aquarius. And Pluto in Aquarius squaring Mercury. Yeah. When you expose the shadows out on the surface of other people, what do? They're going to blame you, shame you, and so on, and they become villain, right? What about you? Why getting angry when you see your own BS within yourself in there? Who's getting agitated in there? You. But if you healed, guess what? Saturn says, like, here, that is the point of the healing that you did. The changes healing you. And who is in charge? Is you. And this is why this energies that was coming at 1 o'clock is going to be kicked in. Okay? It is going to be kicking you. All right, we're talking about this is at 8 p.m. The midheaven doesn't have much power up here, but that energies of Scorpio, it's like, I don't like the love, I don't like the universe, I don't like the authorities in there. I want to go and fight for what I write. Yeah, but Saturn, it says like, oh, you do this, and I'm going to give you a lesson. And that's going to be the lesson of regret. Because sometimes when you're with these energies, during these moments of anger, you say things that you feel sorry about it. And after that, you're regretting. But the one moment of expressing is leading to thousands of moments of regrets. You already know that energies inside. But this can lead to sabotaging contracts. This can sabotage a work. This can sabotaging a material gains. And this can be sabotaging you of maturing from within yourself. And the destiny is going to be coming in. It's like, hey, what the hell are you doing? There is these divine energies that's coming to help you. You should look at these things that you learned. Everything is beautiful. Why are you making a fuss about it? Who is making the fuss? It's your emotions. It's the moon that it's in Leo. I'm the king. I'm going to be control all this. And from the previous hour, which is that was the ascendant that Scorpio was, you want to go and fight. For what? So others can resonate to fulfill your wishes. But is that a destiny? No. Well, there's going to be some changes in that positions in there. But who is going to get it in there? And if you pay that attention of when I was telling you about the 1 o'clock energies, Now those are the same energies you're going to be working on with them. But as you see it, those energies that were on the ascendant, you see this beautiful, beautiful power of synchronicity that comes in and tell you, here, that's what you need to fix. Here, that's what is going on. Here is how you're gonna get the love. Here, how is gonna get the universe involved within you. Here's how the certain changes is gonna come to you. Here, what the authority is coming and giving you everything. Here, it's the growth, which is Jupiter, and it's helping you to mature. Your intuition isn't override. She understands everything. All the energies are coming together. The moon, it is, have this beautiful kite with the ascendant at Scorpio. Why? Because at the end of the day, you became this wiseness of the Scorpio that it comes in and it says like, ooh, I'm gonna be losing everything. I'm gonna fight. I'm not gonna grow. I'm not gonna have this authority. I'm gonna have problems within that authority. Instead of that, I will be listening what is going on. I will listen at the talks. I will listen at this healing. And some of you, maybe at 9 o'clock, you're going to be having a talk with someone. You're going to have engaged with somebody else at the night in there, or the significant other. The best part is you to have that talk with the man in the mirror or the woman in the mirror, which is you. And during that positions, you're understanding that the change healed you. If you change, if you heal these divine energies that it's coming, they're coming to Chiron, but they're also coming to Mercury. Who you telling this? Because when you telling the good stuff about yourself, make yourself feel good, the old stuff from other people, which is they're depending of the other people on themselves in there, they don't have to be attached to you. But if you're personally attached to them and taking the things personally, here is your fight. Okay? That right there. It is that inner work from this 1 o'clock to here at 9 p.m. All right. The energy is not that much intense anymore. You reevaluate everything. The relationship is getting better, as you see it here. This blue energy, this blue kite that it comes in from Mars. Mars is happy, the moon is happy. Your expressions, you feel the expressions yourself about the relationships, as long as you heal. You don't heal, Mars is attacking this inner work in there, that is. And guess what? You're destroying the relationship that you work so hard to build. But you didn't destroy the relationship with others. You destroyed the relationship with yourself. Because Mars is in Aries facing Libra. What you do to others, you also do into yourself. And that's what it is, the big lesson for Aries, that they don't get it. All right. Talking about the next hour, which is, this is going to be at 11 o'clock there. You guys know that at that 11 o'clock, this is that wisdom that it comes in from Libra and Sag towards these beautiful, beautiful unifications of the Sun and Uranus. Those sudden changes that you make, those sudden adjustments that you did, the listening of what you have learned. And right now, as the moon is going out towards further within Leo in there, she is the one that understanding. Oh, I have to change. I can't keep going in there because I'm destroying things. I need to evolve. I need to grow. And I see the benefits with this. But that growth, you're going to be going down without the energies in the bed, but you're also going to get up without the energies in the morning. All right, guys. So that's what it was, the astro gravitational report. Christine, do I am divine, real, divine. Is it good now? Do you feel? Christine, your message is kind of like confusing in there. I don't know who you're referring to. My Divine Maria. I is God now? Do you feel? I don't know if you're talking about Maria Magdalena or Mother Mary. I don't know who you're talking to about this, but the divine energies right now is they are working with everyone pretty much. It's gonna be a triggers. Can't just accept or deny it. If you think that the bad stuff happening to you because they're not going on course in your wishes, then you don't see that there is the divine right there. It says like, don't go this way. It's not good for you. Okay? But you go in anyway. And then guess what? You mess it up. And that's kind of learn. So I don't know what you are referring into it in there, but I hope that you can apply some of the stuff and you can change. Okay? To stop the repeating cycles in life, but you to finally decide to grow, to evolve. And when you grow and evolve, you heal. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you. Thank you guys for watching and come back tomorrow for another Astro Gravitation. Below, guys. Rich, you're welcome. You're welcome. And here is the gifts for you guys. Oh my God, gives me my Christ second name, Maria Born. Second name. Yeah, Christina, just take a look at it inside of it. You may gonna get the Christ consciousness to change you. Whatever you going to feel drawn towards for it, that's what you should go in there to look. Okay? For some of you, that could be any of the religions. For some of you, could be some of the cultures. For some of you, this could be um, shamanism. This could be Incas. This could be a Egypt, for example, or a Hindu gods or the Greek gods. However, in your cases, you can feel it from inside. Okay, guys. And Karen, you're welcome. And Karen, thank you. Appreciate it for it. And hopefully, you guys are gonna be very well. And my hope for you guys is this report that helps you in your lives. Okay, guys, let's grow, let's heal, and let's make this world a better place. All right, beloved. Alaforska, there has been so much change within me that I still cannot put all together, but I'm glad it was about time. Um, yeah, people feel it that it's about time in there. And if you cannot put together, see what you're missing. Because sometimes people, even I see it this through the charts up here, sometimes people have certain planets in a certain place, and there is something that it's empty houses. Okay, so for example, like right now here, there is no planets right in here, right? There is no planets right in here. There is empty spaces. That's mean that when you were born, you have certain energies that you don't need it. Okay, you may feel like a hose from what you for it, but sometimes when you have these energies of oppositions and so on, and you feel like you're torn apart, the biggest healing that you can do for yourself in there, Allah, that is it to if it's somebody broke you. I'm talking about if you've been in a relationship and somebody broke you from within and you kind of like shatter it to pieces, put yourself together. It doesn't matter how. Okay? But when you put yourself together, the person who broke you, even if he comes in it and so on and so on, you're gonna be more stronger than anything else. That's what my feeling about the energy says. If you need some help, you can write me an email. This is our website below, or can make a comment and see what, if anything, that we can do for you as our service. All right. Thank you actually for coming in and take care as well. beloved all.